Hello and welcome to the Street Crime UK YouTube channel. Please don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Today we look at a man who carried out the brutal machete murder of a dad of 3 from Gainsborough, was jailed for a minimum term of 28 years. Kieran Walker, 23 from Doncaster, attacked Jordan O'Brien, 25, in Scampton Way in Gainsborough with such force that he almost severed one leg and left the other leg so badly damaged it had to be amputated at the knee. Mr. Walker had denied the killing but destroyed his own carefully constructed defence when he blurted out from the witness box during his trial that he was the attacker. Jordan O'Brien, 25, died after an accident on Scampton Way in Gainsborough. A jury in Lincoln Crown Court convicted Mr. Walker of murder after hearing that Jordan's dying words were to identify him as the man who carried out the attack. At the time of the murder, Jordan was due to marry his fiancée, Darcy May Andrews, who was 17 weeks pregnant with the couple's second child. The child was born just 3 weeks after and named Jordan after its father. The couple's eldest son, Frankie Jack, was just 1 when his father was killed. In a moving impact statement which was read out in court, Darcy May said, "My whole life is in ruins and I am just 20 years old." Passing a life sentence with a minimum term of 28 years, Judge John Peeney QC told Mr. Walker he was a determined and feared drug enforcer and described the machete as a fearsome weapon. The loss of Jordan has had a devastating effect on all his family. He had 3 children who will never see their father. Mr. Walker initially claimed he was not present at the scene of the murder outside the home of Jordan's mother in Gainsborough, Lincolnshire, and hid his mobile phone. However, in a phone call from prison while on remand, he let slip where his mobile phone could be found. Police went to the site and recovered the phone and were then able to prove he was at the murder scene by using mobile phone records. Mr. Walker then changed his defence and claimed he drove the killer to the scene, not realising the savage attack was going to take place. He gave a detailed account from the witness box, how he remained in the car and insisted he was innocent of murder until he let slip what really happened. During cross-examination from prosecutor Catherine Goddard QC, Mr. Walker was asked whether Jordan had said anything during the attack. Mr. Walker replied, "Just the screaming when I was attacking him." The response caused gasps in the public gallery. Mr. Walker's barrister suggested to the jury that the response was a mistake and argued that they should not convict him on a slip of language. Mr. Walker of Larch Avenue, Orkley, Doncaster was found guilty at the end of the 2-week trial. The attack, the jury was told, was the culmination of a 2-year grudge over a £2,000 drug debt. Miss Goddard said that a stash of amphetamine had been left with Jordan O'Brien for safekeeping but was then lost. Mr. Walker pursued Mr. O'Brien for payment and had threatened him on a previous occasion before carrying out the attack outside the home of Jordan's mother in Scampton Way, Gainsborough. Mr. Walker, who claimed to be a mixed martial artist fighter, admitted he was a drug dealer who enforced payments of debts with violence. He told the jury that he drove the real killer to the scene but refused to identify him, claiming he would suffer reprisals if he did. Following Mr. Walker's conviction, Jordan's family said Jordan was a much-loved son and one of 8 children. He was a devoted dad to his 3 children and cherished his fiancée, Darcy May. He was the life and soul of any party or family gathering he attended. Jordan loved dancing and loved to show off his moves. His continuous banter kept everyone smiling. He would light up a room. Jordan had a beautiful and kind heart. If anyone was ever down or needed anything, he was the first person there for you. He enjoyed gardening and spending time with his family, whether it was with his partner and boys or his mum and siblings. The loss of Jordan has left us all absolutely heartbroken. Detective Inspector Andy McWatt, investigating officer, said, "I am satisfied that the verdict has brought some justice to Jordan's family, but of course it will never bring him back. Jordan has been cruelly snatched away from his loved ones by the calculating murder committed by Kieran. I cannot thank Jordan's family enough for their support and the dignity maintained throughout the trial. It has been a very difficult time for them. I would also like to highlight the excellent work of the first responding officers, East Midlands Special Operations Unit, the CPS and the Prosecution Council. All were committed to getting justice for Jordan and his family." A police spokeswoman said, "Although Mr. Walker has been found guilty of murder, we are still trying to identify the driver of a BMW which was found burnt out in the area, which we believe could be linked to this offence." So what are your thoughts about this brutal machete murder where Kieran Walker took the life of Jordan O'Brien? Please share your thoughts in the comments below. Thanks for joining us, and until next time, stay safe.